Hello everyone, this is Hahex back with the finals of the Las Vegas Arcade tournament. I'm skipping semi-finals because it wasn't a particularly interesting match and pretty one-sided. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but I mean, if people are really interested I could, but I don't think it's that good myself. So instead I'm going straight to the finals against Spaggy. I can't quite remember what his actual name is, but I'll just go with Spaggy for now. And sorry if you're watching that I can't remember at this very moment. So yeah, if we look at teams quickly, we're both running the Raikou. I really like Raikou. It's a nice alternative to Rotom. I feel, especially with the Assault Vest. It's definitely an interesting substitute. And we actually have the Landorus Incarnate from Spaggy. That's well, it's an OU Pokemon, but I don't really see it too often. I'm not quite sure what moves it has, and of course we have the Celebi, who's also not very widely seen. But there was the Celebi Pokebag distribution a while back, so I sort of know what I can do, but it's quite versatile with round base 100 stats, access to support, and nasty plot, so it can do all sorts of things. So I'm not quite sure where it fits into the team composition as a whole. And of course there's the Gyarados as well. Same as last time. I'd say this might even be the Mega this time, or it might also be a Megaless team. Right, so let's just enter into the battle. Spaggy is issuing a battle. I'm going to lead off with Garchomp as Spaggy sends out Raikou. Now, this is clearly a pretty good matchup for me. Although Raikou should actually outspeed Garchomp with base 115 and might actually be able to kill with HP Ice, but unfortunately for Spaggy, he didn't realize that there was actually Raikous other than the event Raikou going around that didn't, so his Raikou had to be Rash Nature, or it didn't have to be Rash Nature, but all the shiny Raikous were Rash Nature. So that's unfortunate, so that's why my Garchomp could outspeed, because he had wrong nature, which shows you just how important having the right nature is, guys. For any of you who are looking into getting it, like going the extra mile to get the right nature is really important. So he goes to the Gyarados, get the Intimidate on my Garchomp, is going to scare me away, so I'll just U-turn out. Now U-turn right out of that, right into Keldeo, who I believe should be able to take most things from not a Garchomp, but Landorus Incarnate. Being a reasonably bulky Pokemon, except I'm a complete idiot and don't know the coverage options that Landorus has, and turns out it gets Psychic. So that's one way to throw away a Pokemon. And it also has an Abara Ice, so that's something as well. So it's not looking good for me so far. Reveals the Life Orb, and actually I should be able to get a Draco Meteor after the Hidden Power. I wasn't thinking Hidden Power I should be able to kill, but Draco Meteor probably should be able to kill. It's a very powerful move. So I've lost about 1.5 Pokemon to that Landorus. So that's not really the best position for me. Now Talonflame, which I often have problems with this team, is going to come in and do its thing. So I'm forced into Landorus to get the Intimidate drop off. He goes for the U-turn, which is a pretty smart play. And it's gonna get right out of there against the Landorus, and switches into Benny the Gyarados. Got to get the Intimidate drop off, which is quite annoying. Now I don't want no substitute, no Dragon Darts nonsense, so I'm gonna go with the 2-hit KO with Stone Edge. I know after 1 Dragon Darts I should still be able to outspeed, so that's what I go for right now. And it turns out it's not even the Mega Gyarados, once again another leftovers Gyarados, and even after the Intimidate drop, Stone Edge still 2-hit KOs. So that's good for me. I'm going to be able to take it out, and that's a pretty big threat gone, with very little problems for me. Now seeing the Celebi, I'm worried it's gonna set up a perhaps Carmine, perhaps Leech Seed, or either way there's not much I could do against it. So I can switch out to Metagross. He goes for the Stealth Rocks, which is an interesting supportive option. Obviously with the new ORAS tutors it gets that, and I'm fairly certain it probably gets it from the earlier games as well. So I'm pretty sure it's some sort of support. At this point I'm sure it's some sort of supportive Celebi set, perhaps Psychic or Nasty Plot maybe, but I wasn't expecting Earth Power by any stretch of the imagination, which is why I expected it to switch and go for the Zen Headbutt. Now, based on the amount of damage that Zen Headbutt did, it did about a quarter damage, so I was fairly certain that a Meteor Mash might have even been able to KO at that point. But unfortunately, as you saw, the Meteor Mash actually misses, so that's not going to happen, and there goes my Mega Pokemon. So that's two Pokemon that have gone to pretty foolish situations. I'm going to bring out the Landorus now, just go for the U-turn, not the U-turn, knockoff. I didn't go for the U-turn in case I wanted to switch, I wanted to get some good damage in. So I just went for the knockoff. He's going to end up sacking the Celebi. That's fine. And on seeing the Talonflame, I go to Garchomp to make use of the Rough Skin ability, combine that with the Brave Bird recoil and Rough Skin. That'll do a lot of damage in return for barely surviving that, actually. That's very clearly a banded Pokemon. So no Life Orb recoil, unfortunately, and there goes about maybe a third, just over a third of its health. I'm thinking maybe I could save the Garchomp for later, so I go into Raikou, who has the electric typing, so it should theoretically resist this, but as you're going to see, it still does a lot of damage. That's still going to be a 2-hit KO even though I resist it, and since Brave Bird has priority, it's gonna get it off easily. So this is why you keep your rocks up, people. Once again, not being able to get Stealth Rocks costs me, but then otherwise I have to worry about not having Raikou the first, but I don't know. Counterfactuals are not my strong point. I'm going to go to Landorus at this point, get the Intimidate drop, neutralizing the Talonflame back to neutral, including the Choice Band. And I'm just going for the knockoff in case he feels like switching, save the Talonflame for later, since I don't have Rocks up, he has that option. But he's going to go for the KO actually, and very, very near me take me out. I'm surviving on 8 HP here. Very, very clutch, and I think Landorus might be my last Pokemon, or last of... No, I have 3 Pokemon left, but the other 2 are very low, and Latios is his last Pokemon, and very fortunately he's going to miss the Draco Meteor, and I can get the knockoff off, which is going to actually let me go back to outspeeding Latios, which means I can secure the second knockoff and finish off Latios. So it was a good game. That was a very intense finals. I remember seeing the Draco outspeed my Landorus and like completely like panicking, and then suddenly it missed and I got so excited, and then the Latios like survived with like 1 health after the first knockoff, and I panicked again, but then I realized the only reason it outsped was because of the Choice Scarf, and it was a roller coaster of emotions at the end, man. It was a real roller coaster of emotions. Ask anyone there, they'll confirm for you, man. Like, that was way too stressful. I'm too old to be playing this game. My heart can't take it, man. My heart just cannot take it. But that'll be me taking finals. So good game to Spaggy. That was I feel like I could have. No. He made good plays at cases, but I managed to pull through. Yeah. So good game. That was me. My only winnings for that weekend, and then I went to a couple of Smash Bros tournaments and lost those horribly. So that was my tournament winnings down the drain like straight away. But besides the point, I'm probably going to disappear for about a week and work on a new team. So I'll be missing for a week, but then I'll be back with hopefully a new team to add some color variety to this channel, which is in desperate need of some new teams. Right. So on that note, I will catch you guys later.